Hey everybody, this is my 1985 250R. It's been completely redone, motor-wise and everything else-wise, to get it to basically as new as possible and as good running as possible. The plastics are all completely original besides the back plastics. The back plastics are Meyer Low Pros, which is almost as vintage as the original plastics. They stopped making those a long time ago, and they are very sought after, as well as the OEM plastics. Yeah, what you see is kind of what you get. I did about everything I could possibly do to it, and I'm just out of room. It sucks. Unfortunately, I've completely run out of room. I'm a car collector also. I wanted to do the video to show you that the bike is not oiled down, it's not wet or anything of that nature, as sometimes that you may see in some of the other pictures of other bikes. Yeah, it's just a really clean, awesome bike. I will start with the front. All the brakes have been replaced. New lights everywhere. New boots. As you can see, the plastics are in really good shape. It has some scratches right in through here, but not terrible. I mean, no one's going to come up and be like, oh man, look at those gouges or anything like that. There's absolutely no cracks in the plastics whatsoever. Polished forks. Everything I've tried to keep as original as possible. Just get it to run more modern. So basically, I have replaced the radiators with the all-new aluminum radiators with silicone hoses all throughout. As you can see, these blue hoses are all throughout there. Makes it cool a lot better. Rebuilt motor, top and bottom. Everything completely rebuilt, and was lucky enough to find a new old stock crank, all new bearings, you name it, and I'll list a lot of that stuff as we go through the listing here when I put everything up. Take a look at this side of the motor. Motor's beautiful. Some touch-ups on the frame, from wear, boot rub, and whatever else. I just, didn't want it to rust anywhere, and so the thing has been meticulously taken care of. Aftermarket grab bar, of course. I have the original grab bar. I'm going to send with you. Those things are pretty hard to come by. New chain, new brakes in the back. Shocks are awesome. Really stiff still. Didn't have to rebuild the shocks or anything. I think it was a pretty low hour machine before I got it and redid everything. Why are the plastics and everything so shiny? I own a wax company, and so I love making things come back out, old things come back out, and so everything has been wet sanded and buffed, and this is what you're going to get. Like I said, it's not wet, it's not oiled up or anything of that nature. So what else? All the cables are new. Accelerator cable, brake cables, all that good stuff, which I would consider regular maintenance on any bike this fast. Again, if you're looking at something like this and you've never had one before, the R stands for race after the 250, and that's exactly what it is. This thing is super fast. I had the motor bored over 60 over, and so there's still a little room left, if you need to do a top end later on. But man, this thing, it's hard to keep on all three wheels through all of the gears. The front end does not want to come down, so you have to kind of lean forward. I mean, it is a very fast bike. But with all things considered, it's pretty comfortable. Super nice, and obviously very reliable, since all the motor work and all that good stuff is new. And when I did rebuild the motor, I put all the upgradable parts I possibly could, everything from a billet, water pump shaft to all the goodies that you can possibly do with keeping it as much as stock as possible, just trying to reinforce what's already there. So again, super nice, clean bike with original plastics, all but the Meyer Low Pros in the back, which are again very sought after to have. You see, they give a little bit meaner profile to the bike. I don't know when they stopped selling them, but it has been a very long time. The motor, I kind of went overboard. I used all of the I bought the the new bolt kits, and so everything looks shiny and new, and billet clamp there, and yeah, super nice bike. Really proud of it. I don't really want to